G'day, Brett Thompson here. How you going? Just a quick message for Pete's Inbox Income Explosion Workshop, which I'm going to. I want to tell you why and why you should. First of all, it's not only because I'm one of the speakers, which I'm very honoured and privileged to be asked. Can't wait. But look, if I wasn't one of the speakers, I'd still be turning up anyway. Look, I'm going to tell you a message as if you have never heard of Pete Godfrey. Most people have, especially if you're in Australia, you'd be living under a rock. But just in case you hadn't, let me tell you. When I first met Pete, gosh, I think it was seven, maybe 8 years ago, I walked into the seminar, green as anything, didn't even know what a copywriter was. Pete walked up on stage and turned into what I thought would be a boring topic, being copywriting, and just made it completely entertaining and incredibly informative, right? To the point where I wanted to invest more into learning about this. And I spent my last $500 on one of Pete's events. And it totally changed my life around. I went from a struggling business owner who turned over $16K for the year in my first year of business, it was a bit rough, to over $200,000 a year, mastering the art of copywriting, right? Now, I tell you that because like this guy's the real deal. Like now he's a great friend of mine. We're incredible buddies. I still pay money every single month to learn from him. I've never missed one of his. Oh, actually, there's only one seminar I've missed from his, and I actually paid for the DVDs. I tell you that because I want to give you the assurance that what you're going to be coming to when you turn up to this workshop is pure gold and nothing less. That's what you get with Pete. And the subject is so critical right now. See, myself as a pretty established copywriter in Australia and around the world, I'm kind of known as like the sales letter guy, and I've got a lot of good recognition from that and taught a lot of courses and things like that. But to be honest with you, for every sales letter I write, I probably write 30 emails. And any smart copywriter marketer knows that sometimes the power or that what can lift sales for a good sales letter is actually the emails, right? Most of the time it's not actually the sales letter. A good email campaign does all the heavy lifting for you, right? Now we know that. That's why I'll be there, with bells on just to learn from Pete. But why you should be there too is because look, that's the one of the most persuasive forms of marketing right now is emails. Like it or hate it, it's irrelevant. You've got to understand this skill. I mean, the smart marketers are going there because they want to, because they understand it. But if you're new to this industry, or you're kind of trying to sink in your teeth into this whole marketing game, then you've got to understand. You've got to know and understand and get skilled at writing effective emails. And there's no better guy to learn it from Pete and all the other guest speakers that are going to be at this workshop. It's going to be amazing. And for me, what am I going to teach? Well, for many, probably 80% of my income comes from being in the trenches and writing copy, multi-million-dollar campaigns, right? And I've done email campaigns for product launches and launching seminars and conferences and webinars and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to actually display some of my most successful campaigns and strip it down to the bare bones, line by line, and so for all to see. To be honest with you, like I do a lot of coaching myself, and it's something I've never done is actually packaged up and taught this email marketing the way I do it. So I said to Pete, look, I'm too busy. I'm just going to give everything at this seminar, all right? And that's what I'm going to do. So look, if you don't come and learn from this, from myself, from Pete and all the other amazing speakers there, then look, you'll more than likely buy it in a home study course later on. You might as well learn it right here, right now, live, and implement it before everyone else does, okay? So this really is going to be a massive workshop and incredible valuable content for you and can't be missed. So if you're ever thinking about running seminars for yourself or running a webinar or doing a product launch, you've got to be there, okay? Because there's smart ways and fast ways to do emails. They get a lot of good conversions, and there's slow, old, outdated, boring ways that don't get conversions, right? I want to show you the difference. I don't know, Pete, he's got so much. This guy studies like no one else. Like this, he's been in the industry for a dozen more years, probably more. And I've been paying him money ever since the first day I met him, 7 years later, and he still studies and spends more money on courses, and it's incredible, right? This guy is a real deal. You've got to get there. You've got to experience. This is why all the marketers kind of fight tooth and nail to get in front of Pete when he's putting a course on. That's why you should too. You won't regret it. The networking possibilities are amazing. Just that alone is phenomenal. I actually, truth be known, I met my true love bride to be, Lanika, at one of Pete's events. Right? How cool is that? Like, he's a Cupid as well. He's got everything going for him, this guy. So anyway, Lanika and I are going to be there. We're going to have a blast. It's going to be content, and I really encourage you to make the effort. Sure, you might have to take a few days out of your diary, but let me tell you, what you walk away with is some hard and fast, usable strategies you can implement immediately and start getting results. Okay, it's not one of those seminars where you think, oh, that'll be nice, I'll get to that later. This is hard and fast, and you'll understand it just instantly, all right? And you can apply it into your business and get some fast results. Anyway, look forward to seeing you there. Come up and say good day, and bye for now.